Shalom, giving all praises unto Yahweh, Basham, Yahushai, Basham Rokakadash, giving double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this word of truth, and Shalom unto the elect. And today's article from the People's Voice, Digital ID Gate Insider. Digital ID will be embedded under the skin of every child by 2025, and it reads: Globalist billionaire Bill Gates has begun rolling out digital IDs that will be embedded under the skin of every child in the world, with or without parental consent. The People's Voice has warned for years that Gates and the World Economic Forum are planning to create a digital database that tracks all citizens across the globe as part of its Agenda 2030 for humanity. Now the elite are making their move, and innocent children in Bill Gates laboratories are being tagged with Mark of the Beast microchips in pilot programs as we speak. Before we dive in, Slovakia. Globalist billionaire Bill Gates is demanding world governments follow the lead of the European Union and India and approve his global digital ID system, which has inbuilt features designed to exclude people from participating in society if they do not comply with the globalist agenda. Gates plan to punish and exclude people who do not comply with globalist authoritarian rules can only work if everybody in society is using his global digital ID, aka the MOTB. That's why he's planning to embed a digital ID under the skin of every child in the world born in 2025 to ensure the future global society is 100% compliant with globalist goals. For those who doubt that Gates and the elite will go this far, it is time to wake up, because the plan to microchip every child under the sun with digital ID has already begun. Normally they would begin by experimenting with these little children first before proceeding to the more older people, and their goal is to chip almost 100% of the global population. But we know, according to prophecy, the Most High Yahweh Basham Yahushai has reserved for himself a remnant which will never take this MOTB or supposed digital ID. And it continues: the elite are making their move and rolling out the digital identification phase of this dystopian plan in almost every web-infiltrated nation. Earlier this year, the Digital ID and Authentication Council of Canada certified its first digital ID verification platform for operation. Following closely behind, the Australian Parliament passed digital ID laws in May this year. Digital ID laws in WEF infiltrated National Parliament is just the start of the plot against humanity, and the Gates Foundation are wasting no time moving on to the second phase. And this WEF infiltrated so-called national parliaments, or the world governments, are being empowered by the Lord of Hosts on the left-hand side to proceed with this plan in order to bring in this MOTB system to the world. So no matter what anyone does, they won't be able to go against the wicked elite's plan, which ultimately is Yahweh Hashem Yahushai's plan. They won't be able to succeed because the prophecy states that this man Esau Edom will surely implement, and according to Revelation 13:16 onwards, he will cause every man, women, and every man, women, and children to get this MOTB. So they better forget about resisting, but they will never succeed, because what matters most is the Lord's will, which is the prophecy being fulfilled in Revelation 13. Again, it reads, digital ID laws in wealth-infiltrated national parliaments is just the start of the plot against humanity and against foundation. Wasting no time, moving on to the second phase. Bill Gates has a history of using Africans as guinea pigs for his most dangerous experiments, and now he's embedded digital IDs under the skin of Kenyan babies as a pilot program before a global rollout next year. Kenya is in trouble, and so is the rest of the world. Indeed, giving Bill Gates laser-like focus on implementing digital ID systems globally and his advocacy for the widespread use of microchips and GMOs, it is crucial to understand that this globalist megalomaniac is out of control and needs to be reined in. Surely, of course, in the end, the Lord of hosts will rein him in, but never humans on this planet. The COVID cartel have not been punished for their crimes, and this is why they have been emboldened to go even further this time. Digital ID is the holy grail for the globalists who are determined to crack down on any opposition to their globalist agenda or what they consider dissent. Bill Gates wasn't joking when he said people who dissent against mandatory digital ID will not be able to participate in society. WEF young global leader Justin Trudeau is already holding Canadian citizens hostage, threatening to withhold their own money from them if they refuse to accept the rollout of totalitarian digital ID laws. The British people thought they had regained their sovereignty when they voted for Brexit and left the EU. Unfortunately, the British government has been captured by a more powerful supranational world government known as the globalist elite. Just like the EU, Canada, and Australia, the UK has announced plans to require all residents in the UK to enroll in Bill Gates' digital ID system if they wish to continue participating in society, in conjunction with the social credit score system that will be implemented soon. The Gates Foundation welcomed the news by pumping $4 million into the Digital Public Infrastructure DPI scheme, which will oversee the practical implementation of the mandatory IDs in Britain. According to Professor Richard Werner, who was a former young global leader before he woke up and declared war on the globalists, the elite have been planning this attack on humanity for decades, and they are now preparing a new crisis to get people to accept the rollout of digital ID. To understand where this is heading, we can look at China, Klaus Schwab's favorite country, where an authoritarian digital ID system is already in place. Schwab has acknowledged that this system serves as a model for the global rollout. Citizens who do not comply with the government's agenda are barred from buying food, buying train and plane tickets, buying cinema tickets, and can be essentially locked in a 5-mile radius from their own apartment. the dystopian threat that you will own nothing and be happy was not a joke. However, the people of the world are waking up to the reality of the evil totalitarian nightmare, and it's sparking a new level of resistance like never before. And so that concludes this article, and I move on to these following precepts. Revelation 13 verses 16 to 18. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had a mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. This devil Esau Edom thinks he will be able to subdue all humans, and hopefully the elect under his control, but that will never happen, especially for the elect, because they have been reserved unto the Lord of hosts from the beginning. And so I read Job 20 verses 22. This is what the Lord of hosts has in store for Esau Edom and the globalist elite. And in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. And that is when the normal citizen start to rebel against this wicked man's system, and shall start going after them. And continues in Job 20:23, when he is about to fill his belly, the Mosai Basham Yahushai shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapon, which is the nuclear missiles, and the bow of the steel shall strike him to can. And the bow of steel and the iron weapon refers to the nuclear missiles, which shall come upon his kingdom, the wicked kingdom, which is Esau Edom, and will completely destroy their infrastructure, the beast system, everything. And especially in Babylon the Great, aka America, everything will be completely wiped out and destroyed by this missile sent from on high from Lord of Hosts. And it continues in Job 20:25. It is drawn and cometh out of the body, yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. And so I move to the next precept. Job 18:5. Yea, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine. Indeed, the Lord of hosts will stand for this evil man to establish his damn kingdom on this earth, because the earth as we know it is dying and people are suffering. And roughly paraphrasing, as being said, when the wicked are in rule, the people mourn, but when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn, but when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. And I move to the last precept, Job 5 verse 12. The Lord of hosts disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. So disappoint the enterprises of the wicked, and they shall not succeed in their plans. And so I end this lesson by giving all praises unto Yahweh, Basham, Yahushai, Basham Okakadash, giving double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom unto the elect. Shalom.